Often when working with Flyway and release automation in general, you'll have a set of deployables and a chain of environments these need to be delivered to in order. More often than not, these are along the lines of dev, continuous integration, staging, and production. In this quick tutorial, we are going to look at an easy way to handle that within Flyway. By default, Flyway will load a conf file from conf/flyway.conf. When looking at multiple environments, there are a number of options open to us. For simplicity's sake, we will stick to multiple config files, configuring which one to use via the command line. One simple trick can streamline this process. The statement before about loading a conf file by default is true even when an alternative config is specified. This means we can have all of our non-environment specific setup within the conf/flyway.conf config and environment specific details in a relevant config file. For example purposes, I will be demonstrating this with a number of H2 file databases. We set up 4 config files, all within the conf directory. env_dev.conf with the details of the dev environment, env_ci.conf with the details of the CI environment, env_staging.conf with the details of the staging environment, and finally env_live.conf with the details of the production environment. Now we can simply specify the environment we are targeting with a command such as flyway info -config files equals /conf/env_dev.conf -teams, which will run info against the dev environment. To then target the CI environment, it is as simple as flyway info -config files equals /conf/env_ci.conf -teams. As you can see in these examples, I've also specified the -teams flag as I'm using Teams Edition, even though the trial key is not specified in the environment configs. It is configured within the main conf/flyway.conf file, which is read in by default without being specified. So in conclusion, we have shown flexibility with Flyway's config files, making managing multiple environments trivial without having to duplicate standardized config across many conf files, eliminating drift. Specifying this config file could be configured within your CI to be replaced depending on the target environment, making deployment to each environment ingeniously simple.